after this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. Keeps it, QB draw. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Designed quarterback line. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of it.
If somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. offense stays on the field, they're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. You're going to pull him down and run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Of course, I love to see this quarterback out there trying to make plays happen, especially early in the game. But, man, you want to avoid taking big hits like that. We got a long way to go in this one.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Flores. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Running back grabs it on a screen. That's the spin move. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's 2nd down after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they keep this 12-play drive going. 3rd down and short. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Cowboys will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not close there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. QB bootlegs here. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Now the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one,
as we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
timeout, Oklahoma State.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at
the 34. Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. And the Cowboys' offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Flores. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up. But a long way to go on Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Passes caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands to give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incomplete. It leads to second down.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, BYU.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. Second half started with a running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of light from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll try the ground game here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to throw. It's Flores. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Over the middle. It's Ryan. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Boy, Chris, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Flores. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not enough on that one. His ball's incomplete.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled.
And your BYU Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
A quick throw to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the completion made. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Flores. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback will throw off the one-pass option. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Flores. Defense is coming after him. A misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Flores. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
But trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to scramble. Let's it fly to the wideout. The pass was incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And here's the return. But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. He pulls in the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's 4. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
1st and goal, Oklahoma State.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run the option. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Play action fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get past a man.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Powering through the defender. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tip.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Handoff to the back. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.